much. First, no discounts. That really stuck out to me. And then look for my gold, definitely. And then I have knowledge that is worth, selling or putting in a course. So those really stuck with me. And I hope that, everyone is, thinking on that and, what they can monetize knowledge-wise and what is gold for them. Okay, so up next we have Trisha Biz. I know she's here. Thank you everyone for being so engaging. We had so much fun. I laughed a lot. Okay, so once Trisha is comes up, and then we'll just jump right into the next session. Hi Kingsley, you can go ahead and still put your Q&A in the comment section. I believe Steph is still here and she could answer in the comment section.
Hi.
Hi Trisha, sorry, I didn't realize you couldn't unmute yourself.
No, I couldn't.
It's great to have you here.
Nice to be here.
Yes,
Hi,
have your
good.
pen and paper ready.
Good evening, everybody. How are we doing? Let me increase my audio quickly. Okay, can you guys hear me? Let me know.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Fantastic. Okay, I will just pull up my slides and we shall be good to go. So
let's all say hi to Trisha in the comment section. So we know that everyone's still up, still taking notes. Let's just get hi, Trisha.
Thank you. Amazing. All right, so good. How long do I have though?
The next session starts at 9, but
all right,
we want to finish before that so we can definitely take some questions.
Okay, all right, great. Awesome. Okay, so good evening, everybody. Good afternoon, good morning, depending on where you're joining from. Super excited to be here. Okay, so I will be teaching on turning your skills, experience, and knowledge to cash, right? So basically how you can monetize your knowledge selling digital products. Okay, so everything that I'm going to be talking about will be how you can, earn money from your knowledge, literally. So, and there's different types of knowledge that we'll get into. So skill is knowledge, experience is knowledge, your story is knowledge, your results are knowledge. So knowledge is not just like your certifications. Knowledge can literally be anything, and we'll look into that. But before we get started, I want to ask what category you belong to, right? So there's 4 categories here. Category A, so you're an expert, you're a coach or consultant trainer, and you want to, you're on this webinar because you want to expand your knowledge business. Type A. B, you're an entrepreneur, you just want to make extra money. Like, oh, I heard that they are teaching these days, so if they teach, I'll make money. Type B. C, you're a 9-to-5er, you work in a 9-to-5, you're a corporate professional, you're the accountant in your company, you're the manager in your company, and you're looking at how you can make more money. D, you're just here for the ride, like, oh, AGS Tribe is doing something, let me just come out and support them. So which category do you belong to on this call? Tell me. Let me see. A and B, C, B, B, C, B. Okay. Interesting. B and C, C, B, B, B. Okay, there's plenty entrepreneurs here. There's A, C. Okay. All right. I got you all. Okay. I got you all. Okay. So if I take an average, there's more B's followed by C's than A's here. I haven't seen any D. So, okay. So entrepreneurs, 9 to 5ers, then coaches. Great stuff. All right. I got you. Okay. So this session is for you, right? Because I'm going to be talking about how you can literally take the knowledge that you have and turn it into digital products. So regardless of the category or the group that you belong to, whether you're A, whether you're B, whether you're C or D, there are three things that I'm guessing is right for you. The first is you are knowledgeable, right? So whether you're an entrepreneur, whether you're a coach, whether you're a 9 to 5er, I know that you are knowledgeable. You have knowledge on a particular topic area, no matter how insignificant you think it is, right? The second thing that I know, regardless of the group that you belong to, is that you want to earn extra income, right? So whether that is just to pay more bills or to live baby girl lifestyle, you want an extra income stream. And then the third thing that I think, right, is you're looking for a roadmap. Like, okay, I have this knowledge and I want to turn it into income. So how do I do it, right? And that's where I come in. I will be showing you some of the how you can take the knowledge in your head and turn it into detailed products. So what we're going to cover in this session, I'm going to talk briefly about what it means to monetize your knowledge. I'm going to share with you a 5-step framework to get you started, right? So I'm going to be teaching, especially for those who want to get started. Then we'll talk about some digital products you can create. And then if you're interested in, turning your knowledge into digital products, how you can work with me to, make that happen. But before we get into it, I'll just talk a bit about myself. So I am primarily a marketing and sales expert, right? I have done marketing all of my adult life. I have trained thousands of people. I've gotten awards here and there, whatnot. At the core of what I do, I'm helping people increase their income. That's at the core of what I do. So whether I'm teaching you how to do that by selling a digital product, or I'm teaching you how to do that by selling a physical product, but I'm teaching you how to create and sell to increase your income. So you'll normally hear me say things like, I teach people how to print money. I'm the leader of the money printing gang. I would always say print money because if you learn how to create, if you learn how to sell, if you learn how to market properly, like the limits to what you can earn, there's no limits to what you can earn, right? There's absolutely no limit because you can earn as much as you want. So who is ready to get started? Now, before we start, there's something that I like to say in my, my classes, right? So when as I'm going through the class, if you hear anything that excites you, if you hear anything that you're like, wow, I didn't know that, just type mind blown in the comment section. Do we have a deal? Like if you hear something that you're like, wow, 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 I didn't know that, just type mind blown in the comment section. Do we have a deal? Deal, 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 deal. Fantastic. Awesome stuff. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Great, great, great. You guys are so amazing. Okay. So let's get into it, right? Let's get right into it. So what is this whole thing about monetizing your knowledge? Like what's the hula baloo about monetizing your knowledge? I'm starting like from the bottom. I'm going from the bottom up. So I will be starting by defining what monetizing is. Okay, hang on. I will be defining what it is. Now, look at these two numbers on your screen, right? Just look at them. The first is $170 billion. And the second is $350 billion. What do you think these figures are? If you're going to guess, what do you think they are? Just guess. Just take a wild guess. What are they? Who can guess? What do you think these numbers are? Let me quickly open the chat section. Somebody says money. Revenue of what? The size of the knowledge industry. Fantastic, fantastic, fantastic. So as at 2 years ago, the knowledge industry was worth $170 billion. Okay. Now, experts estimate that in 4 years' time, that's 2025, in 4 years' time, the industry is going to be worth $350 billion. That means more people are waking up every day and realizing that I need knowledge. I need somebody to teach me how to move from one point to another. I need to be better at whatever it is, right? At whatever it is. Every day, people are realizing that, you know what, I have to pay somebody to show me this. So imagine that by the year 2025, the knowledge industry will be worth $350 billion. And there's a lot of undocumented numbers that are not added here. These are like numbers that are documented or estimated, right? There's many markets in the world that their numbers will never enter this number. So I know that at the end of the day, it will be way, way, way more than this. But before we get excited about the numbers, what does it mean to monetize? In its simplest form, right? Monetize means convert an asset into a legal tender. Let me repeat that. Monetize means to convert an asset into a legal tender. So basically, when I say monetize your knowledge, it is the act of turning your knowledge into cash, a process where you convert your assets. So in this instance, your asset is your knowledge, and you're converting it into a legal tender, which is your money, which is money, right? Literally like money. So how many of us are keen on converting our knowledge to cash? Tell me, how many of us are interested in converting our knowledge to cash? That's basically what it is. Then you take the knowledge you have, because the truth is, let me shock you, right? The truth is, no matter the level of awareness you are at, there's somebody who is 2 steps beneath you. So many people are like, oh, I need to attain expertise. I need to be seen as an expert, a guru, before I start monetizing that knowledge. But the thing is, you don't attain expertise by packing on certifications. You attain expertise by doing. So in the teaching, in the doing, that's how you build up your expertise. Because for you to decide that you want to monetize something, it means that you already have knowledge on it. But then you refuse to take action, you refuse to move, because you're comparing yourself with other people who have gone ahead of you, who may or may not be better than you, but they've just decided to put themselves out there, right? So the point is, you don't need to wait till everything is picture perfect, or till you feel like you really have all the knowledge in the world about that particular topic. You can start with the steps that you know and then proceed from there. So a perfect example I always use is, so somebody comes out and says that, oh, for instance, I'm a structure coach, right? You'll feel like a fraud if you use that kind of statement, because you don't know everything on the structure. There's employee management, there's processes, there's SOPs, there's operations, there's different aspects, there's financials, there's so many aspects of it. But if you only know one aspect under that, pick that and own it. So you say you're an employee engagement expert, instead of claiming the entire thing, and then you keep feeling like you're a fraud because you don't know all of it, and you're like trying to play catch up. Hope they won't find out. Hope they won't find out. So you can just basically start with what you know. Okay, so I have a 5-step journey that I take people through that are looking to monetize their knowledge. right? And it's pretty simple to go through, and I will try to explain each of the steps so you understand exactly what I'm talking about. So this is the 5-step journey, right? Step 1 is identifying your knowledge. Step 2 is choosing a niche. Step 3 is building an audience. Step 4, identifying digital products mix plus tools. And then step 5 is create a sales strategy. So we're going to go one by one. So the first thing, identify your knowledge. The second thing is choose a niche. The third is build an audience. Then identify your digital product mix. And finally, creating sales strategy. So, So if the first step, what do you really know? And many people get stuck here because they're like, do I really have knowledge? Do I really know anything? The truth is everybody has knowledge on something. And how can you identify your knowledge wells, right? There are a couple of things you can look at, and I've put some of them on the screen. One is you can look at your life experiences from when you were young till date. What are the experiences that you have gone through, that you maybe came out of, you triumphed over it, or that it has built you into learning some particular skills? What have you been through? Right? What have you had to do as an individual as you grew up that you're like, you know what? I was able to survive in a home of 10 boys. I was able to stop them from killing each other. So I know to an extent how to resolve conflict. So I can show people how to resolve conflict. That's just like a very loose example, but that stemmed from where? From life experiences. Your knowledge can come from your certification. So what do you have degrees in, right? For me, my knowledge came from certifications and experiences because almost all my certificates are in marketing. And then all of my work experience, while I had my 9-to-5 jobs, were all in marketing. So it's a no-brainer that I will be monetizing my knowledge in marketing, right? You can decide to monetize your results. What is that thing that you have done so well and you have results in? So let's say a very loose and wild example. Let's say that you were able to lose 50 kilos, right? And I have a couple of friends who, for instance, one of my friends, Damola of Axe Dams, that's how she started Axe Dams. She's a lawyer by profession. So ideally, she has no business in weight loss. But guess what? She was able to lose, I think it was 40 kg and keep it off. And then a couple of people would ask her, babes, what did you do? And she would tell them what to do and they would lose weight. And slowly, that's how her business started, Axe Dams. And now she has coached people across I think as at the last count, she has coached people across all the countries of the world, except I think 6 countries. Imagine, like she's in Lagos, Nigeria, but she has coached people everywhere apart from 6 countries in the entire world. What did she monetize? She's monetizing her results. You can monetize your no-brainer. A no-brainer is something that you do in your sleep. Like you're like, I'm a buzz. I don't need to think about it. Like I can do it in my sleep. When you say something like it comes to me naturally, that's your no-brainer. Like it comes to you naturally. It comes to you in your sleep. You don't think about it. You didn't even go to any school to learn it, but you just realize that you're really, 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 really good at this thing. You could monetize your passion. What is that thing that you are so passionate about that other people will be interested in learning? You can monetize your skills. Skills are any handiwork or anything that you have been able to learn repeatedly over time. Let's say you understand networking. Networking is a skill. Let's say you understand tailoring. Tailoring is a skill. Like, what skill do you have that we can turn into money? Then the last thing, you can monetize your story. Do you have a story? I know somebody who she beat cancer twice, went through depression, got out of it, everything. And now she's monetizing her story where she's now a life coach and she tells people her story. And she's like, you know what, I can help you get up from the ground and keep going. I can I can help you, turn your pain into purpose and all those type of things. She's literally monetizing her story. So if I stop the class now and ask everybody on the call, what knowledge do you have that you can monetize? Just tell me in the chat box, what is the knowledge that you have that you can monetize? Now that I have explained the different things that you can look at, what do you think you can monetize? Right? For me, it's my certifications and my experience. In fact, certifications, experience, and results. That's what I can monetize, and they are mostly all in marketing. Somebody says my no-brainer. Somebody says I still don't know, and it's fine if you still don't know, right? But what this class will help you do is it will get you started. So of course, I cannot teach you everything about how to break it down and monetize your knowledge or in 1 hour. But my job here is to stimulate your thinking faculty to get you started thinking about what you can monetize, or how you can go about monetizing it. My no-brainer, risk management, counseling, migrating to Canada. That is something that is so in demand now. Like everybody wants to go to Canada. I don't know why, but I'm not joining them. Let me show you some life examples of people that have worked with me and have monetized a couple of things that they know, so that may also stimulate your thinking, right? So, sorry. So these are a couple of people. So if you see the lady on the bottom left, her name is Dr. Motola. Now, she decided to monetize her skill. What is her skill? Her skill is she understands how to raise money. So there's some things that we take for granted. Well, like it comes to you, you've learned this thing, so you take it for granted, and you feel like there are people who will not, nobody will pay for this thing. You are joking. So she has a skill where she knows how to raise funding for NGO. There are two skills she has. One is she knows how to raise funding for NGOs. Second one is if you want to go for postgraduates in the US and UK and you want it on scholarship, she will apply for you. You will get a scholarship. She has, I think, 95% success rates. She will, where by the time she's done writing everything, you will get scholarship, whether it's full scholarship or part scholarship. So she has those two skills, and she decided to monetize the one where she's helping NGOs get funding. And guess what? Last year, there was a month in May, she earned $11,000 in 2 weeks, and she only has about 1,000 followers on Instagram. Right? So it's not even about like the number of followers you have and whatnot. Meet Petra. Petra is the lady with the yellow background in yellow. Petra decided to monetize her certification. What is it? She knows she has knowledge in dressmaking, how to make bridal dresses and all those shenanigans. That is her certification and her experience. So that's two things that are the same that she decided to monetize. So she joined. Everybody here has worked with me in my Monetize Your Knowledge online course, right? As of January this year, she had 1,101 students in one of her courses. And that course is, if I'm not mistaken, 140,000 Naira. She joined my online course last year. And between then and January this year, she's done 1,101 students in a course that is 140,000 Naira. Even though there was a good percentage of them that came when she offered I think like 50% of them came when she offered a deal, which dropped the price slightly, right? Now, the third lady, Joycey is running a successful business by everybody's standards, right? And her business is called Oriki Group. It's a farm-to-table wellness brand. But she has results in structure. She's been able to create structure around her business and around her home, that she's able to run a business that has multiple locations with 2 toddler sons. So she's created structure in her home. Her nannies have like templates, timetables, like everything. Everybody is running as they should. So she took that result she has and she turned it into digital products, right? She has created 4 digital products. She has gotten over 700 customers, and she has made times 50 the amount she paid me in my online course. Now, the lady on the right, obvious, the extreme right, styling is a no-brainer for her, right? Since she was young, her mom has taught her how to be stylish, how to look good, what to wear. So she has been stylish like literally all her life. She didn't like go to a school to learn it. It's a no-brainer. She knows how to put colors together. She knows how to dress her body shape. She knows how to do good makeup. And she decided to turn that into a brand that she can earn from. She has her own business, but this styling gig is like a side gig that is making her, depending up some months, up to $6,000, helping women across a couple of countries. So I'm showing you life examples to say that, you know what, whatever you decide to monetize, story, experience, certification, results, it is possible if you decide that this is what you want to monetize. All right. So step one is what? Identifying your knowledge well. Now, if I go back so that we quickly see the steps. Step one, identify your knowledge well. Step two, choose a niche. I can teach choosing a niche for in like in a week. We can still be teaching about it because there's so many things in a niche, but I just condensed it into a slide for you, right? So what does it mean to choose a niche? So step one, we've identified this is what I want to monetize. Okay, now the next thing is, okay, what is the niche? A niche is basically solving a particular problem for a set of people. Niche is solving a particular problem for a set of people. So the mistake that I see many people make is that you decide that, okay, I want to monetize this thing, and you don't identify the people you want to serve. Like, okay, what will be my focus? You just go on and you are helping everybody. So a very loose example that I use, when people say things like, oh, I'm a weight loss coach, that is very broad. Who are you serving? What exactly is your niche? Guys, let me ask you this quick question, right? I'm going to give you two options. Choose the one that you think it speaks to you, like you are very clear on what the person does. Option A says, oh, I'm a weight loss coach. Option B says, I help, let's say wait, let me phrase it in my head. Okay, option A is I'm a weight loss coach. Option B is I help nursing mothers lose baby fat and get back their pre-baby body without starving. Choose option A or B. Which one would you see and be like, yes, this person is talking to me? A is I'm a weight loss coach. B is I help nursing moms lose baby fat and get their pre-baby bodies back, or something like that, without starving. A or B? A or B? Tell me, A or B? Which one is it for you? O'Shea, you mind blown. B, 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 B. Somebody has to choose A. Why is everybody choosing B? Well, somebody has to choose A. B, 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 O, B, B. What did I do? With B, I niched. With A, I am a generalist. With B, I am a specialist. And there are different ways you can really niche. You can niche wide, you can niche deep. I'm not going to get into that in this class, but it is very key. And one fear that many people have that stops them from niching is that, if I niche, that means many people will not come to me. I will lose many clients. Let's flip it. If you niche, the people that are meant for you will be so clear about what you offer that they will not miss you, except they are dying or dead. If they are alive and they are on the internet, they can't miss you because you are very clear on who it is you want to serve. So I have an SMV formula. This is like a very condensed, short way that you can look at it to identify the niche that you want to serve. So it's S, it's M, and then it's V. So The first step is the solution you want to offer. That's the S, solution you offer. So you want to ask yourself, okay, so what solution do I want to offer? Or what solution do I currently offer? Right? Write it down. Then the second step is W, for who? Anki W. So who do you want to serve? Is it small business owners? Is it businesses under 5 years? Is it, I want to teach influencers with under 20,000 followers how to land corporate gigs, or how to get clients to pay them? I'm very clear on who it is, because at the end of the day, the people that are meant for you need to know that you are speaking to them. So who do you want to serve? Ask that question 2 times. Don't just write, I want to serve moms. What type of moms do you want to serve? Right? What type of women do you want to serve? What type of men do you want to serve? What type of businesses do you want to serve? For the longest time, I used to call myself the small business fixer. I was very clear on who I wanted to serve. And then a couple of my teachers, a couple of mentors, friends, and they'll tell me things like, why do you keep calling yourself small business fixer? Like, you are thinking small, right? That big companies can hire you, but you're thinking small, you're small-minded, you have a money mindset issue. And I'm like, I don't have a money mindset issue. The fact that I want to niche to small business owners doesn't mean that I don't know what I'm doing. I'm very clear on what I am doing. I'm too clear. Like, I know that these are the people I was called to serve. I have a consulting firm that does work for big guys. I've done work for a couple of big companies in Nigeria. I don't post it on Trisha Biz. I posted one or two, because that's not what the brand is about. Trisha Biz brand, I created that brand to speak to small business owners. I created that brand to help them increase their revenue. So it's not for a lack of, I don't have a money issue, money mindset issue. I don't have that. I'm very clear on what my niche is. So you want to identify, if you decide that this is who you want to go for them. But you need to be like super, uber, duper clear on the category of people you want to serve. Then the last step in this formula is V, validate it. So you've written the solution you want to offer. So if we're using the weight loss example, step 1, the solution you want to offer is you want to help nursing moms lose weight. You want to help people lose weight. Now, step 2 is for who? I want to help nursing moms, right? I don't want to help anybody else. It's just nursing moms, because baby weight is really hard. People will pay a lot of money to lose baby weight and go back to looking fabulous and all those type of things. Then step 3 is to validate it. So this niche that you've selected, is it profitable? Like, are people searching for this solution? This is where you now go on places like Tubi on YouTube, you go on Google, go on a couple of those platforms to check and see what is the search results for this niche. Are people really searching it? So if we wanted to validate our weight loss for nursing moms, we'll go on Google and see how many people are searching how to lose baby fat, how to snatch my body back after a baby, like check all those things, how to lose belly fats from pregnancy, all those type of questions. You go and check, are people searching for these things? If we realize that, what people are searching for is fantastic, you may just have a profitable niche on your hands. And then we've identified, and that's it. Our niche is we want to help nursing moms lose their baby weight and go back to looking fabulous or whatever it is without starving. Tell me, do you understand what it is to choose a niche? Tell me yes, tell me no. Tell me I'm speaking above your head. Tell me spot on. Using the SMV formula, do you understand what it is to identify a niche? Totally, yes. Fantastic. You guys are awesome. Got you. Okay. All right. So that is step number 2. Step number 1 was identify your knowledge well that you want to monetize. Step number 2 is identifying your niche. So now you know what you want to monetize. What is the niche? Now, step number 3 is building your audience. Build an audience. Step 3, build an audience. Right? Step 3 is what? Build an audience. Now, the thing is, your audience is a very vital tool if you're going to be selling digital products. Because at the end of the day, they are the ones who are going to buy the product that you've put out. They're the ones that are going to buy your ebook, your webinar, your bundle, and what have you, right? They're the ones that are going to buy all of this. So the mistake that I see a couple of people make is that they do not build an audience before they start selling. They don't build an audience before they start selling. They just go and start and be selling. You need to build an audience. It's a must. You must build an audience. I dare say that I've been successful selling digital products the last couple of years because I built a rock solid audience. Like, I've built an audience that is amazing. And people are like, oh, wow, I must be in Trisha's class. And I have my audience, they are convincing their friends and their family and whatnot to buy my products, even when they cannot afford to buy it. Why? I've built an audience on, and I built it on a couple of values. But let's go back to the slides, right? There are different ways that you can build an audience, and I just put like 3 here. So PV, GV, EP. Now, this is not my formula. It's a formula of one of the few teachers I listen to. His name is Jeff Walker, and this is his formula for building an audience. It is PV plus GV plus EP, and I'll explain. The first is PV, that is personal voice, right? What is personal voice? Personal voice is you identifying that this is how I am going to show up online. This is how I am going to show up online. This is how I am going to teach. This is how I am going to sound. This is how I'm going to pass on knowledge. So, I read the comments earlier when Steph was teaching, and a couple of people were putting things like, oh, just like the way they're copying Trisha, but she keeps going. The truth is, you can copy, but when you see my content, when you see my work, even if somebody else repackaged it, you will know it's my work. Why? Because I have put my stamp all over it. I've put my stamp all over it, right? That you will know that I'm the one who has that stuff. You will know that I'm the one speaking. You know that I'm the one writing, even though somebody else sent it to you. Why? I have identified what my personal voice is, and I run with it. I am never out of character because I'm not faking it. It is who I am. I just decided to continue in it. Do you understand? So that is the first one. What will your personal voice be? That's like a background work. Then GV is great value. You need to give great value. Great value is that you are sharing what you know so that people know that you know what you know. Let me repeat that. Great value is you are sharing what you know so that people know that you know what you know. Some rhyming there. And, there are different theories to giving great value, where some teachers will teach you that just tell people the what, and then they should come into your paid classes to hear the how, right? Not bad, not a bad idea, but for me, I teach the what and the how in my free, right? I live on the platform that anytime you come in contact with me, whether it is a paid class, whether it is a free class, like this one, like my Instagram lives, there's absolutely no way you'll come in contact with me and not write something on your notes. It's impossible, possible. It's impossible. I give great value every time you come in contact with me. I only do things on a 10, and that's on Mary Had a Little Lamb. You won't understand that joke if you didn't see my video. I give great value all the time. I will teach you the what and the how. I'm not going to the how, come and pay me to get the how. I'll teach you, but I've known how to segregate my free and my paid programs, right? I feel like when you give great value, when you share knowledge, people know that you know your stuff. So for instance, when I was building my brand in 2017 and 2018, every Wednesday, except I was in the hospital, I was on Instagram Live every Wednesday, without fail. 2017, 2018, I was on Instagram Live. Do you know what it is to teach once a week, four times a month for 24 months and not run out of content? You know, and guess what? At the end of the day, I took all those videos from my free Instagram lives, I put it into a bundle, and I sold it. I sold my first bundle December 2017. All the videos in that bundle were my Instagram lives. I put everything in there. I sold that bundle. I think it was 10,000 naira. Yeah. And I made maybe like, how much did I make? Like 3 million naira or something like that. Yeah, 2 point something million. I mean, about 2 million. Yeah, about 2 million. I made from, I didn't teach afresh. It was all my old videos I put together. Right? And I've done the same thing in another bundle I sold last year called the Ultimate Bundle. I put plenty Instagram live classes and a few old webinars. I put it together. I sold it at, it's selling at I think $50. That's 20K. And I think I have up to 800 people that have bought that bundle. So even though I gave it as free initially, I took it and packaged it as a paid digital product. But I have done two things. I have blessed people with my knowledge in the free classes. They have taken all I taught, they have improved their lives, or they have become my fans that they now talk about me everywhere. And then I still earned from the same free knowledge. So don't let nobody tell you, oh, don't you. There are different ways I can flip free into paid, and I'll collect my money and clean out and go on. Right? So that's the second part of building your audience, is creating great value, giving great value. Now, the third way is electronic publishing, or the third step or points, right? So basically, if you want to give value, you have to give value on a platform. You understand? You have to electronically publish your whatever it is, whether it's your post, your video, it has to be on an electronic platform. So there are three types of platforms that you can look into if you're looking to build an audience. The first platform is long form platforms. Long form platforms are platforms that you can write for long, like long form. You can put long content on there. One, two, long form platforms are platforms that your content can stay on for long. So it's two things. Long platform is one, a platform where you can write long or record long. Then the second one is, it's a platform that your content can stay for long. Examples, blog posts, YouTube videos. So, you know, with Instagram, once new post comes, it keeps going down, right? It keeps going down and then your content disappears. But with like YouTube, blog posts, when I go on Google and search how to market my business, your article that you wrote in 2020 can come up. Do you understand? Your article you wrote in 2018 can come up. Even though, yeah, there's Google favors recency and all that, but it can still come up. The same thing with YouTube. So that's one platform that you can look to have if you want to grow or build an audience, is long form platforms. The second type of platform is own platforms. So platforms that you own. So, you know, the thing is, Instagram be doing so much these days. Like Instagram will just ban you. Like you just wake up, your account has gone. Like, yo, you just wake up, you can't find the account again. You be typing it, you're like, where's my account? Right? All sorts of things, shadow ban, this, da. So it really makes sense if you have your own platform. Mostly own platforms are like email lists that you know that you own. Some people add things like Facebook groups, to their own platforms. Again, Facebook group is on Facebook. Facebook is a rented platform. But I understand what they say, like the Facebook group is their own. It's not like your Facebook page or your Instagram account, right? But again, I just advise that for me, own platform is basically email list, text message list. So if you get people's phone numbers, you can text them from time to time. So I know a couple of experts who favor their text messaging list over their email list because they get higher conversions from text messaging lists. Now, the third type of platform you can have when building your audience is engagement first platform. So platforms that favor engagement over anything else. Number one on that list is Instagram. Instagram favors engagement over everything else, right? So for me, as a brand, I started with engagement first platform, which was Instagram. I was on Instagram for a while before I now added own platform. I started actively building my email list in 2019. 2018, I played with it. 2019, I tried. 2020, I took it really seriously. I don't have any long form platforms. I hope to go on YouTube this year. I may not, right? So you don't need to kill yourself and have all three platforms. You can start with one, then add the second one. But these are just like, it's a nice mix to have these three, right? For you to publish your content so that you can be discovered and then you can grow from there. All right, so that is the third point, building an audience. Now, the fourth point in the 5 steps to monetizing your knowledge is identifying what digital products is right for you. All right, I'm back. I mistakenly muted myself. Thank you guys. You are so attentive. Audio is off, no audio. Okay, so tell me, you are following so far. What point are we on currently? Let me see. How are you feeling? Let's take a room break. How are you feeling? How's it going? What step are we on now? 4, fantastic. Awesome. Number 3, Bori, come on, leave this class. Leave this class now, Bori. Why not in step 3? Respect yourself. Bori, out. Oh Lord, okay. So we're in step number 4, right? And step number 4 is identifying which digital product is right to drive the transformation that you want with your audience. Let me explain. So the thing is, many times, people that are just starting to monetize their knowledge, you just, maybe because you see somebody marketing or selling something, you just jump in and say, oh, I want to sell templates. Oh, templates. Oh, the culprit is online course. Coach, I want to launch online course. Come and show me. I want to launch online course. Or I want to start coaching. I want to be a coach. I want to be a coach like you. I get that sentence. I want to be a coach like you. And I don't blame them, right? Because maybe they just saw somewhere that, oh, this thing is making money. Oh, let's do this. But what I always say is, you first need to sit down and look at different digital products and ask yourself that which of these digital products is the best one I can use to drive transformation for my audience. Many a times, we don't ask ourselves this question. Many times, the question you ask yourself is, which one can I make money from? Tell me, true or false? That's the question you ask yourself. Which one is selling? Or which one did they say is selling? I want to make $100,000. I want to make $20,000. Which one is selling? That's the one that you mostly ask yourself, true or false. That's a wrong question to ask. If you stick around me long enough, you will notice that it is transformation first, results first. When you put transformation first, when you put results first, the money follows. Let me repeat that. When you put transformation first, or you put results first, the money follows. And that's another thing that has helped me grow my business this much, because I put every time, anything I'm selling, even if I'm selling a $25 webinar, the first question I ask myself when I'm creating the product is this the right product to drive the transformation or to drive the knowledge that I'm trying to pass across to my audience? A perfect example, right? Let's say that you're teaching women how to, what's the word now? You're teaching women how to be better in bed. You're teaching them how to improve their sex life, right? If you are trying to help them get results, webinar is not the product. Online course is not the product. It's not the product. The product that will help them get the results is online groups. Online group, where you put everybody, you can batch it. Let's say you put 50 of us or whatever it is of us in a group and call it a 5-day boot camp or whatever it is. And you teach us how to be better in bed. And then every evening we're clocking in to say, oh, I tried it yesterday. Oh, I did turtleneck style. You think did not work, or even what should I do? Everybody's like, no, try octopus style. Oh, okay, try dog in the head style. Like, okay, did you twist your leg like this? Okay, raise your leg at angle 90. So what happens? She goes back to try angle 90 octopus style. Amen? Amen. And then she comes back, she's like, wow, oh, it blow Oga's mind, it blow his mind. Oh, he loved the octopus style. Yeah, let me go and try another style. That is how you get results for people, because it is live feedback. It is there's a community of people who are trying to achieve the same thing. You're not going to get that result for people from a webinar that you teach them for 2 hours and be going. You're not going to get it from an online course. That is has happened in the past. Online courses have happened in the past because you recorded it. You pre-recorded it before we came in. It has happened in the past. Sometimes your course does not have support, so there's no group coaching. It's just go and watch the course and be going. So imagine if we put people into a boot camp, will they see more results or not? That is how I create my digital products, by asking what will help my clients get the best results. Now, I've categorized them into 3 different categories of digital products. Category 1 is one-on-one, where you want to work one-on-one with people, right? Just me and you, nobody else. We don't do crowd. 3 is a crowd, just 2 of us. You have coaching. Coaching, it depends. It can be 4 weeks. Some people do 6 months coaching. My coach does 8 months. I do 5 weeks. I do 8 weeks. So that's coaching. You can decide what the duration will be. Okay, I'm trying to check time. Okay. Then there's VIP days. VIP days is in one day, we sit down for an extended period of time. Let's say 4 hours, 6 hours, and we knock it out. We come up with the strategy you want. We build everything. That's a VIP day. Then we have hourly calls. Hourly calls are when somebody pays you for 1 hour. They just want to talk to you for 1 hour. And that is it. You collect your money and you go, everybody goes, we're all happy, right? So that's one-on-ones. Now, group sessions, which is the second category, is where you put people together. Group sessions is where you put people together to learn. Examples of group sessions are online courses. You have webinars. Webinars are 4 hours, 3 hours, 2 hours, live class like what we're having now. I teach, you interact in the comment section. You can ask me questions, I answer, and I go. Then there's memberships. Memberships are where people pay you every month to be in your community and you teach them or whatever it is you want to do there. You have online groups, all those boot camps, challenges, and whatnot. Depending on your kind of online group, some of them hold on WhatsApp. I don't like WhatsApp groups, but I have clients who do it and they love it. So I don't judge you, do your thing. There's WhatsApp groups, there's Telegram groups, there's Facebook groups, right? There's online groups, and there's mastermind. Mastermind is in between coaching and accountability, where we're working together for a duration. Everybody is teaching as well. It's not just the coach. Everybody is teaching and imputing, but you are in a community of high flyers who are looking to be more, who are looking to achieve more. All right. Then there's a final category, done for you. This one, people that they don't want to stress themselves. They want you to do it for them, and they will pay you the money. Examples: you have templates, you have bundles, you have ebooks. Ebook is done for you, like no interaction. Ebook is no interaction. I mean, like I buy your ebook and go. You cannot ask me questions. You cannot do anything. It's no interaction. Bundles are no interaction. You buy my bundle and go. You cannot ask me a question. Templates is done for you. I already did it for you. Take it and be going. Right? Other examples are like consulting. Consulting is done for you, etc. Let me shock you. I've sold everything on this slide. Everything on this slide, I've sold it. Everything. I've sold it. And in selling everything on this slide, I realized that I was testing which ones I would enjoy, right? And I was seeing which ones would be a perfect fit for the sales funnel that I wanted to build. I've done everything. I think my oldest digital product is coaching. Coaching is the first thing I started with. Then I moved to webinar. Then I added hourly calls, and then I've just kept going. I tried everything. I've made good money on everything here. Everything here. It's just that some of the products here are premium and some are mass market, or what you call mass markets, or midstream. So the way that I build my products in a way that you can enter from the bottom and grow to the top with me. Currently, my most expensive product is my mastermind. I launched my mastermind December last year in my business growth workshop. There was 50 people in the room. I launched it to them. I told them I wanted 20 people. I had 32 people apply. I interviewed them and I selected the 20. It's a 7-digit product. That means everybody is paying me over 1 million naira, 7 digits in naira. They're paying over 1 million naira to be in my mastermind. And we're only meeting once a month. It's very cool, but the things that they would achieve, I did not post one flyer on Instagram. I did not send one email. I sold it to the people who I thought understood my value enough on that level to step up with me. If you came into the workshop, that means you paid 300,000 or 400,000 naira. So you are the right person to sell over 1 million naira to. Do you understand? So it's understanding which products do you create, and create a staircase. So I have a staircase strategy where I have product of $25. My membership is $25, MSC with Trisha Biz. Guess what? From that membership, last year, there were 3 people who made money from $25 a month. They made enough money to pay for my business growth workshop. Are you seeing how we are laying it? From $25, they made money. Another one from the bundle, I think it was ultimate bundle of $50. She made money enough to come into my business growth workshop of $1,000, right? And from that workshop, some of them are like, oh, I don't have the money for mastermind, no problem. And then someone like, you know what, I'm gonna do it. Where should I write my name? Interview me. So I've learned how to layer my digital products so that I'm able to groom people through. Let me shock you again. Most of my high ticket customers now, they started with me from 5,000 naira webinar. Most of them, my most loyal customers. I have some people that everything I've sold in my life, they bought it. Example, the baby lounge. Itoro has bought everything I've bought. I have a couple of them. They are like up to 30. Everything I've ever sold, they bought it. They started with me at 5,000 and then we all grew together. And now we are mastermind. Maybe next time there'll be another product that I will increase again and I will keep going. Why? Because they are growing through my staircase strategy. So again, in addition to identifying the transformation you want your audience to have, understand what strategy will I use to move people through my funnel so they can come with me on the journey to the top where I'm headed. All right, so let me rush through the last one. Now, the last point is, and I wanted to show you guys some people so that you know that you can make money from any product. Any product, you can make money from any digital product. Really, it doesn't have to be webinar, it doesn't have to be ebook, anyone. So I want to show you some people who have been in my online course that have made money from different products. Because in my online course called Monetize Your Knowledge, I teach you how to create and sell 6 digital products. I teach you how to create and sell online course, ebook, webinar, bundle, online groups, and coaching. Why? I can teach it because I have done it. I don't teach what I haven't done. Meet Alice. Alice is the lady on the bottom. She made 2 million naira from her first online course. Meet Irene. Irene is the lady in the middle. She made $2,250 from her course. Meet the lady on the right. She sold her course in a pandemic last year. She made over 2 million naira. She has a smoothie brand. She was teaching people how to start their own smoothie business. These ones did webinars. Tracy made 1 million naira in 24 hours selling on a free webinar. Uche made 6 times her course fee from her first product, a paid webinar. And now she has launched another product. She has now made a total of over 32 times the amount she paid me for my online course. Meet Fee. Fee on the right. Fee has a 9-to-5 job. She works with the world's largest pharmaceutical company. She held a webinar and made 1.3 million naira in 24 hours selling on the webinar. Meet ebook crew. I Care Online, NG Online. Rose, she sold 50 copies of her book, How Not to Go Blind. Meet Effie on the bottom. Within 5 days, she had 32 sales. On the right, meet Bitcoin coach Christian. Christian launched his ebook with 500 followers on Instagram, and he made about 3 million naira. As of 2 days ago, he sent me an updated testimonial. He has now made up to 12 million naira from his ebook and online course, How to Make Money from Trading Bitcoin. These ones sold other types of digital products. Udwak sold a boot camp. She had over 200 people join the boot camp, and she made 5-7 figures. Meet Evelyn in the middle. Evelyn teaches you how to be a fantastic cook and how to look beautiful. She has earned 6 digits teaching students all over the world. She only does WhatsApp classes. Her WhatsApp classes are 2K. I don't know why she does not want to. She doesn't want to step up, but she only does WhatsApp classes. 2K, 3K, 5K. She's earning consistent 6 digits. Miss Lemana Zuliat on the right. Zuliat launched her membership. It's a membership teaching moms how to be better parents, Muslim moms. She had 55 moms sign up for the first month, and she earned $2,500. Guys, why am I showing you all of this? I'm showing you so that you know that it does not matter what you want to teach. As long as you want to print money, I will show you how to print money. Can I get an amen? As long as printing money is the goal, it doesn't matter the digital products you decide you want. Is it membership? Is it online course? Is it webinar? Is it ebook? I got you because I've done it. I have failed on some. I have succeeded on many others. So I know what to teach you. And that's why I put it together in my course to show people how to earn money from their knowledge. So it don't matter. It doesn't matter if you're selling $50, $100, $20. It does not matter. Do you want to transform people's lives? Yes. Do you want to make money? Yes. The door is open. I'm waiting for you. All right, let's wrap up. Let's wrap up. Now the final point, somebody type 5. The final point is create sales strategy. That's the last one. Create sales strategy. So you've identified your knowledge well, number 1. Number 2, you've identified your niche. Number 3, you have built your audience. Number 4, you have identified the digital products you want to sell. Number 5, you will create the sales strategy to help you sell that digital product. Because there are many people that have digital product. The product didn't sell. It's not because they don't know what they are doing, but because they don't know how to sell. They are really good. If they teach you, your life will change. But what? They have not learned how to sell. Right? They have not learned what? How to sell. So sales strategy is basically, how do you launch? How do you sell it? How do you get people to sign up? And all those shenanigans. How do you get people to sign up? How do you get people to be interested enough to pay you? Right? So I have a sales formula that I'll just run through. I break it down in my 100K webinar, in my online course, etc. But I'll just run you through it. It's called the RALCS formula, RALCS. R is results, A is anticipation, L is leads, C is conversion, and S is sales. All right. So results is basically, what is the results that you want to make? What's the results that you want to make for that product? By results, I'm basically saying, okay, what is your target? Like how many? How many people do you want to buy your products, right? How many leads do you want? All those shenanigans. That's the first thing. The second one is anticipation. What is the strategy you're going to use to drive anticipation? Okay, what strategy will you use to drive anticipation? The third one is leads. How will you gather leads? Leads are people who are interested in what you do, or who may be interested in what you have to sell. Conversion is, how do you convert people who say, I am interested, to people who give you their money? Then sales, what is the strategy you're going to use to collect their money? So if I show you this circle, I want to explain why it is important to have all. Why is it important to have all? Why is it important to have all? Now, let me break it down for you. Okay, if you build anticipation and you don't have leads, you wasted your noise. What do I mean? Anticipation means you get people excited about it, like, come and buy. Oh my gosh, something is coming, something is coming, something is coming. When you keep saying something is coming, then you don't collect their numbers, collect their emails, collect their names. Do you understand? So you've wasted your something is coming. Something is coming, guys. How many of you saw me wear a t-shirt, February 17th t-shirt last year? How many of you saw me wear February 17th t-shirt? Or you saw me wear a jean jacket that had August 17th? How many of you saw me? I was building anticipation. Like, it's coming. February 17th, it's coming, it's coming. So if I was doing that and I was not collecting leads, like, oh, if you're interested, give me your email, I was wasting my noise. So you must build anticipation and collect leads. Like, everything is connected. Then let's say that I collected your leads, like I collected your email, your name, and you're like, oh, I'm interested, Trisha, when is February 17th, call me. And then I don't create strategies to convert you. I will have low converts. So I will have plenty of people on my wait list, plenty of people on my email list, and then only 5 people will buy, because I didn't do a good job here converting people. Then if I'm able to convert people and I haven't learned the proper sales strategy to collect the money from them, right? I will have poor sales. Like, do you understand? I did this so that you see that everything is connected. You need to build anticipation. You need to collect leads. You need to have conversion. You need to also have a proper sales strategy that will help you collect people's money. Now, let me ask you this question. How many of you are ready to monetize your knowledge? Tell me. How many of you are like, Trisha, I'm ready, I'm ready. Trisha, I'm ready. How many of you are ready? You're like, you know what? Let's do this. Let's do this. I want to monetize my knowledge. I want to earn money. I want to monetize. I want to earn money. People that are earning money, they didn't have two heads. They have one head like me. I'm ready to monetize my knowledge. That's the first question. The second question is, are you ready to pay to learn how to monetize your knowledge? You know, it's very easy. You say, oh, I'm ready, I'm ready, I'm ready. When they say you should pay, you're not be like, actually, it's like, are you ready to pay to get the information that would help you become one of the many testimonials that I have shown? All right, so I'm going to round up and I'm going to make you guys an offer because Ife insists that I make you guys an offer. So I'm going to round up, and it says, and I'm going to round up by saying, remember, whatever your knowledge is, whatever your knowledge be, someone out there awaits you to teach it. Whatever your knowledge be, someone out there awaits you to teach it to improve their lives. I live on the mantra that because I exist, many people will not go to bed hungry. I live on the mantra that because I exist, because I open my mouth to teach every day, there are so many people who can pay their children's school fees. There are so many people who can pay their rent. There are so many people who can travel for holiday. There are so many people who have bought their first homes, who are buying their second homes because I open my mouth to teach. And that's why I sleep happy every night, knowing that I am impacting my world and my world is impacting my pocket. Amen. It's a symbiotic relationship. I'm impacting my world, and in return, my world is impacting my pocket. So remember, it does not matter. Whatever knowledge it is that you have, there's somebody out there who needs it. There's somebody struggling in a terrible marriage that needs your knowledge to help them become better with their spouse. There's somebody who is about to have their first child. They are very terrified. They need your help. There's somebody out there who needs to lose weight. There's somebody out there like Trisha that is suffering from bloating, and I need somebody to show me how to not be bloated again. There's somebody out there who needs to learn how to have better sex. There's somebody out there who needs to learn better communication. There's somebody out there who needs the knowledge that you have. But because you are either shy, or you're being a coward, or you just don't know, you refuse to unleash the greatness that is in you and earn in return. Guys, I can spend the next 1 hour showing you people who have come into my online course and made money. There's so many of them. They are in their hundreds, tens and tens and tons of them, and they are teaching different things. They're teaching different things. So it doesn't matter, right? So the offer that I have for you, I've seen many people saying they're ready, they want to pay, they want to pay, they want to pay, they want to pay, they want to pay. Fantastic. So as you all know, I have an online course and registration is currently ongoing. All right, let me introduce you to my course. It's called Monetize Your Knowledge Online Course, and I'll take questions after this now. Right, it's called Monetize Your Knowledge Online Course. Now, what it is it's my signature online course that I use to help experts, whether you're a coach, you're an entrepreneur, you're a career professional. I help you turn your knowledge into profitable, not just digital products. We turn it into profitable digital products. All right, so it is 8 weeks, 8 modules. I have 6 bonus trainers. In fact, we're adding 1 more, so there's 7 bonus trainers. Like by the time you go through the course, there is no way that you will not be able to earn from your knowledge. All right, and the course has a money back guarantee. I'm that sure of the knowledge in my course, and I have a money back guarantee that says if you sign up for the course, you do everything I say you should do, and you don't make at least your course fee back, email me and I'll refund you in full. I'm that proud of what I've put together. Like if you pay for my course and you don't make your school fees back, like the money you paid me, email me, I will give you back your money in full. It's impossible because I show you exactly how to create it and then how to sell it. So Ife, are you here? Ife she has forced me to give you guys a bonus, a discount. Ife, I'm
here.
My course. I don't give discounts. Ife has forced me to give you full discount. Ife, oh yeah, over.
Hey guys. Hello, everyone.
By the way.
Hi, everyone. My Zoom started misbehaving for some weird reason. I don't even know why. But I'm so excited. I've gotten so many messages. Trisha is on fire. This, that. Me, I already know that she's on fire. Obviously, that's why I told her to come and talk to you guys. I'm sure she has opened your brain this night. Like, Trisha has helped me monetize my knowledge. Like, I literally live currently on money that I make from monetizing my knowledge. I don't take any money from AGS Tribe. I don't like, all the money literally goes back into the business. I don't do anything with the money that comes from it. Everything just goes back into the business. Like, I reinvest it back into the business. And it was because I think I remember in 2018, I think Christmas of 2018, a company had reached out to me, like a global organization, and they're like, "Oh, if I would like you to influence for us, blah blah blah." That day, I even grudgingly went for the event. Oh, and I went there, I saw Trisha. I was like, "Trisha, hey, this brand reached out to me, like a global company," and they're like, "Oh, that should do this, that should do that." And I was like, "Let me just do it so that I can be affiliated with this brand and everything." Trisha said, Ife, they're paying this person this, they're paying that person that, they're paying this person that. You better go back and tell them that they should pay you. The next day, I just went back. I was shaking like this. I last sent them a message. I was like, you guys, I don't think I can do this thing for free. I know my value, blah, blah, blah. Guess what? The woman started laughing. Like, the woman I was speaking to, she started laughing because she knew she had the budget. She knew that they were just trying to cheat me, or just, let me not say cheat me, but take advantage of me. Do you understand? That 2018 December, they paid me, I think, 300K. That was the beginning of the end. In Jesus' name, not the end. That was like the beginning of a turnaround in my life. Do you understand? Since then, I now, if you approach me, I'm not going to do anything for free except I want to. Like, big global organizations cannot come and meet me. I know that they have the budget. I used to work for a multinational, so I know that they have budget for these things. Do you understand? I can help small businesses do some things sometimes, but you cannot just come and use my head. Do you understand? So there are different things like that, because I put in a lot of energy and effort into the things that I do for brands. So I'm not trying to do all those things for free. And it's not even just about influencing, it's also my knowledge, my grant writing, me writing profiles, me doing CVs for people and all of that. So trust me when I say this Trisha's monetize your knowledge program is like, you will learn everything. I've been an affiliate 2 times now. I'm an affiliate now, and I'm not an affiliate for any other person, not because I can't do it, because trust me, I can sell anything to anybody, but because I actually believe in the message that Trisha is trying to pass across. A lot of people are leaving money on the table. A lot of people don't know how to money. They don't even know what to monetize. They don't understand the goal that they have. They don't know that their knowledge, resources, skills, experiences, and all those things actually mean a lot. So trust me. Can you guys hear me?
Well, I can hear you.
You can hear me? Okay, someone was saying that everywhere is quiet. Okay. So trust me when I say, Trisha is gold, and she's been an amazing support system for me, especially. And trust me, if she even pushes your brand, like if you if you go on this program, she pushes your brand, there's no how you will not sell. So I forced her to give, because I know that she's already done, like, early bird discounts and all of that. I forced her. I was like, see, you have to give members of our community a discount. And guess what? In addition to the discounts that she has already even given, anybody who subscribes using my link for Trisha's Monetize Your Knowledge program, you get full membership into AGS Tribe, gold membership. So you get your gold card and you get access to different brands discounted. You get access to programs, all the programs that we do. We have sessions like this every week. Like, our members are on fire. You also have access to collaborate with other people, talk to people. You can download our app and all that. So trust me when I say Trish is the real deal. Anybody on this program, trust me. Like, I went to select them because I know that these are my support system. These are the people that have helped me to grow. So I want you guys to also grow as well. So I look forward to hearing from you guys. The link to Trisha's course is also in my bio on Instagram. Is in my bio on Instagram.
Can you drop it so that we can put it in the chat section as well?
Okay, I'll drop it in the chat section now.
All right. So somebody asked
that day you paid without me.
Sorry.
Sorry.
Your money are gone. Somebody asked a question that she wants to sign up for the course, but can you ask questions? So yes, there are 2 levels of asking questions in the course. The first level is in the school, when you watch the video, you can leave your question in the comment section, and myself and or any of the other coaches will reply you. Then we have a Facebook group if you're in the group coaching package, where I come live every Sunday, 8 p.m. West African time, and I'm answering questions. In the Facebook group as well, you can just post your question, got you. So like, if you have any questions, ask all the questions you have, we will respond. Now, my course is not only for beginners, like if you just want to start monetizing your knowledge. I've also worked with people who have already been in the game, a couple of them, Lamide, they've been monetizing their knowledge here and there, you know, and they've used the same, my framework to earn money. Now, these are the most, sorry, let me go back. These are the most recent 3 experts that I have helped with my framework, and they have made so much money. So the gentleman on the left, his name is Jimmy Tewe, and I worked with him last year, took them through my framework that I teach in the course, and he sent me his voice testimonial last week, telling me that he has been in business for 7 years. I haven't been in business for 7 years, by the way. And he has not made the money he made last year, he has not made it in his entire life. Like, it's the highest income he made because I showed him how to turn his knowledge into digital products. He was mostly consulting and doing all those things. So I showed him how he could package it. Meet Nelly. Nelly is in the middle, birthday girl. Today is her birthday, shout out. She launched her first online course, high ticket online course, this month, February. As of last week, she had already done $100,000 in sales, and she has crushed it. Meet Steve Harry. Steve was my first coach, my friend. He wanted to increase the sales of his online course. He has been selling the online course before I started teaching. That was the first online course I paid for. And I worked with him last year in November, and he made the most money he has ever made in his course. I'm just saying that the framework works for anybody. So whether you're starting, whether you're already there, you can see people who just started and earned $5,000, $10,000, thereabouts, and those who are already there and have scaled their revenue. So we don't do no audio
Let
here
me even
yet.
ask this, Trisha. Do you remember last year? Like, I wanted to buy something, bring in something from America, and during the whole lockdown thing, banks were closed and everything. So, and I didn't have any card, so there was no way I couldn't access any money. So I started thinking, I said, what am I going to do? I need this money. The money went in millions. So obviously, I was not trying to borrow the money. I think it was, I'm not sure, was it 2.5 million? Or, I think I needed 2.5 million. So I was like, I don't have access to any bank. My branch, the bank manager was just saying all kinds of stories. Oh, they're not in the office today. Oh, they have to send the letter to Kano, blah, blah, blah. I said, you know what can I do quickly that will fetch me this money? I think I did an Easter bundle, and in a weekend, I made 4 million. So, and I don't like dropping numbers. I don't think I've ever mentioned numbers on Instagram because you don't want people to come and arrest you. I've even got some messages. People will be telling me, security, blah, blah, blah. Even when I put up Niger Brand Chicks own, I wanted to even put up your own the next day. I was like, they'll just come and arrest me, or someone will come and kidnap me. Let me not say anything. That weekend, I surpassed my target of 2.5 million. I made 4 million just by making that Easter bundle. And how much was I selling me for? 15K. So my point is, if you have value, if you, not even just if you have value, if you know your value and all of that, you can. So how long is your link valid for? I think Trisha's course
registration closes on Saturday.
So you need to buy it quickly, and you can pay twice. There's a pay twice option as well.
There's a pay twice option. Somebody asked how much is the cost. So there are 2 levels for the course. You have online course only, where you just have access to the course, you watch it, you execute. It is 140,000 naira. And then you have online course and group coaching, where we have weekly calls, we have hot seats, we have a group, and all of that. That one is 240,000 naira. So either you go for online course only, 140K, or online course and group coaching, 240,000 naira. But I normally advise people to go for group coaching because there you can ask all the million questions. There's a community, we have challenges, we have hot seats, and then you go into the community for 1 additional year. So after the course is over, you are in a Facebook group community for another 1 year, where I'm still holding you accountable to help you achieve your results. I teach twice a month in that community. So there's literally no way you won't make money or print money if you sign up for the course. And I've had people who have made money either ways. whether they were in group coaching or online course only. So you can decide which one. There's pay twice, right? You pay pay 50% today and the balance 50% in 30 days. That's fair enough. If you want to access a loan to get the course, Ife is your plug. She will hook you up to the loan company and they will sort you out. So at this point, I'll just answer any questions. I taught a lot. I taught the 5 steps to help you monetize your knowledge. The first was identify your knowledge well. The second was identify your niche. The third was build an audience. The fourth was identify your digital products. And the last one was create your sales strategy. So do you have any questions on what I taught today or on the online course? I think I have like 5 minutes to go and I will be out of your hair.
Guys, the early bird is not on. I just saw a question. The early bird is not on anymore, but because you're on this call, you get 10% off. So which is like the same thing. So don't worry, just put AGS Tribe when you're trying to pay and you get 10% off. And on top of the 10% off, like I said earlier, you get automatic membership into AGS Tribe, gold membership. So you get the card, you get everything, all the accesses and all of that. I saw another question. What if that's smart. You can use all Stephanie has spoken about to sell your product. You just have to be more confident about what you're selling and all of that. So do you guys have more questions for Trisha?
Lamide,
thank
so
you so
yes,
much for being
the
so
money does not
amazing, for
include
obliging me.
So you take, so that's the cost of the fee. Like group coaching is 240,000. So you apply, use AGS Tribe at checkout to get 10% off. So instead of 240,000, you'll be paying, I think 218,000 or something like that. Okay. So that does not include the 10% off that I'm giving you. And if I'm giving you 1 year gold access to AGS Tribe. If you need a loan, Fabulous V, please DM Ife, she'll sort you out.
Yes, all anybody here who wants to get a loan to work on this course, we have a partnership with Secluded, so you can always come and meet us and then we can sort you out. Just send me an email, send us an email. So I'll put the email in the chat box. It's info@agstribe.org and then we'll sort you out.
All right. Adedayo says, what if I'm not ready to sell online? I just want to sell my products. So Adedayo, this class is for people who want to sell their knowledge. So I'm not talking about how to sell shoes, how to sell bags, or all type of products. This class is for those who want to sell their knowledge. So everything I've taught only applies to digital products. Unfortunately, can this work without digital products? I don't understand, Tommy. So you're monetizing your knowledge but offering one-on-one services. Yes, Tommy, one-on-one service is still monetizing your knowledge, right? So coaching, for instance, my coaching is one-on-one service, but I call it a digital product because I'm coaching you online through Zoom calls. I'm not coming into your office every time. So even though once in a while I may come and see you physically, but it's primarily a digital product because the transaction happens online. You pay me online, I coach you online over Zoom like this. So it's still a digital product, even if it is a one-on-one. And yes, it will still work because inside the course, I teach you coaching. I teach you how to create your coaching programs, how to sell your coaching programs. Treasure says, you mentioned searching in Google to know if people are searching for your niche. How do you know if people are searching for your niche on Google? Treasure, go on Google, and when you get on Google, type type search numbers, right? Just type search numbers. It will open up some websites, and then you can now put in the keyword they are trying to search for, and it will show you how many search queries those keywords have. The same thing, if you go on YouTube, you download the extension called Tubi, T-U-B-B-Y, and then you can now type in the keyword and it will show you how many times people have searched those things. So I go in details and show you how to use all of that to search for how profitable your niche is inside module 1 of my online course. For those of us that have already paid, how can we join the AGS Tribe? Okay, that's on Ife. Can you help us identify what we can sell amongst our skills? Yes, Mochi, module 1 helps you do that. We have exercises in module 1 that would help you identify which of your skills you should be monetizing, and then we build it from there. Thanks, Trisha. What do you advise when a prospect prefers a hard copy version to an ebook? So the thing is, Innocent, you cannot force people to like the version that you have created. So for instance, I sell ebooks, right? But I don't like ebooks. I have a ton of physical hardback books up there and on the floor. I prefer to hold the book and read it, right? So there's not much you can do to convince me to buy the ebook because it's not a format that I accept knowledge in. So I can tell you, oh, push it, market it, market it. But the truth is, inside of marketing, you need to understand that people take knowledge or people receive knowledge in different formats. So if you try to sell this and say, you know what, that if you read this ebook, you can achieve this, achieve that, and they're like, no, I don't want an ebook. I only want hard copy. You let it be. Really. So for instance, my first book, Smart Marketing, that's why I went to print it. I first sold it as an ebook for the first 1 year. There were many people who were like, Trisha, I'm not going to read this ebook. Print this thing now. And I printed it. Guess what? I've printed like up to 4 times now because every time I print, it finishes. And then I print again and then I print again. So you may decide if you want to print or you just know that not everybody will consume an ebook and you have to be fine with that. Just like I can never consume audiobook. Audiobooks are great, but I get distracted. So it's a waste of my time. All right, okay, somebody says, thanks for the knowledge shared. What if what I want to sell is tangible products like fabrics? This course is not for you, sorry. This course is for people who want to sell their knowledge as digital products. If you want to sell your physical products like shoes, bags, fabrics, ring lights, all those things, this course is not for you. It's for people who want to sell their knowledge as digital products. All right, everybody who wants a loan, simply email info@agstribe.com and Ife will sort you out. A laptop is important for monetizing one's knowledge, right? Well, it's important, but you can start without it. I have people who started without it. So yes, it's important. You're welcome. Yes, you, okay, I'm gonna skip. If they're asking silver members of AGS Tribe, do we get upgrades to gold? I think yes, if you sign up for the course, you definitely get an upgrade into gold. Can you help us identify what we can sell amongst our skills? Yes, Chimezi, I think I've answered your question before. Do you have cheaper products for starters, people who are just starting? So for monetizing your knowledge, this is the only product I have. But if you sell regular products like shoes, bags, creams, soaps, and all that, I have products that start from $25. So you can literally just go and that's if you want to sell that. But if you want to monetize your knowledge, this is the only product I have for now. So there's nothing cheaper that you can get into. Ife, will you advertise our digital products for us if we're using our affiliate link? Ife,
no, you don't want to suck my blood. You want to upgrade to gold. You want me to advertise for you. Just take my blood.
All right. So I think I'm gonna, there's so many questions. I'm going to disappear. Thanks, Trisha. One of those of us in diaspora, you can pay with the link. So when you go on the link, there's pay in Naira and pay in dollars. I was just mentioning Naira price because that's what I remember. I think in dollars is like 600 and something dollars, and the other one is 300 and something dollars. So you can just go click on pay in dollars, and then we are waiting for you inside. All right. And we also have PayPal. Like we have Stripe, we have Seller, we have PayPal. Like I'm gonna collect your money. I have all. So just go on the link. If you have issues, DM Ife. Ife will hook you up with how you can pay for it. All right. So thank you very much, guys. I do hope that with these few points of mine, I've been able to convince you and not to confuse you that you can actually monetize your knowledge. Thank you very much for having me here.
Thank you very